Hi guys! Yeah, I hope that you liked the video, so do me a favor please, and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, oopsie, forgot to tell you my name, it's Chumine, so have a good day. Bye!
Reproductive justice is economic justice, close quote. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay. That's not true for the baby, is it?
Well, first of all, I would refer to a fetus, not
Yeah,
a baby.
but that's, well, a fetus. I refer to it as a baby. That's not true for the baby, is it?
The evidence that I presented to you, Senator Kennedy, was evidence about measurable effects on the lives of women, families,
Right, I got that part, but that's not true for the baby, is it? There is no economic justice for the baby because the baby's dead, right?
I wouldn't refer, I don't really know how to answer your question. I would refer to
was
a
the baby
fetus.
dead or alive?
We're referring to a fetus.
Okay, is the fetus dead or alive after an abortion?
The fetus would be dead after an
Okay,
abortion.
all right.
Just keep it real simple. Just 2 yes or no questions. Dr. Kumar, can biological men become pregnant and give birth?
So men can have pregnancies, especially trans men.
Can biological men become pregnant and give birth? So are you saying that a biological female who identifies as a man and therefore becomes pregnant is, quote, a man? Is that what you're saying?
These questions about who can become pregnant are really missing the point. I'm here to talk about what's happening in Texas.
This is me asking a question
I'm answering
and
your
you
question.
answering. I'm asking the question, sir, not you.
Right, and I'm answering the question. Somebody with a uterus may have the capability of becoming pregnant, whether they're a woman or a man. That doesn't make a
Okay,
difference.
we're done.
Not
We're
every
done.
person with
this
a uterus
isn't complicated.
has the ability
Let
to
me
become
tell you, if
pregnant.
a person has
This
a
is
uterus
medicine.
and is born female, they are a woman. That is not a man, and the vast majority of the world considers that to be a woman because there are biological differences between men and women.
Someone please tell me what about how I look right now makes you think I'm a girl? Like, don't even think about the voice, because, like, no, people at work yesterday, like, before even hearing my voice, they called me a she. So, like, what about how I look right now would make someone think that I'm a girl? Please be honest, because, like, it's driving me crazy. I'm about to start HRT. I'm raising money for that, so, like, Cash App in my bio, but, like, I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm binding, I got my trans flag necklace, like, what else could I do? Like, what, I don't
Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at all,
four
but you weren't telling
who's
us.
taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who
Anyone
homeschools
who's
my children.
pro-choice,
But if
welcome
my
outside.
children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman. That's anti-feminist.
Are voter ID laws racist? Professor Tolson.
Thank you for that question. So it depends. One thing we have to stop doing is treating all voter ID laws as the same.
Okay, so your answer, I want to move quickly, so it depends is your answer?
Yes, it does. That's my answer.
Okay, so what voter ID laws are racist?
How would you, Mr. Cruz, your state of Texas, perhaps?
Okay, so you think the entire state of Texas is racist. What about requiring an ID to vote is racist?
So I think, sir, that's pretty reductive. I'm not saying the entire state of Texas is racist.
You just
but
said my state of Texas, so you tell me,
Your
what
voter
about
ID
the Texas voter ID laws is
absolutely.
racist?
So the fact that the voter ID law was put into place to diminish the political power of Latinos.
35 states across the country disagree with that because 35 states have voter ID laws in effect. But not just 35 states. 81% of voters in America disagree with the radical views proposed by the Democrats and the Democratic witnesses. Not just 81% of Americans. 77% of black voters in America support voter ID law. 78% of Hispanic voters in America support voter ID law. 81% of low-income Americans support voter ID law. And yet, what this bill is about is putting radicals in charge of saying if you require an ID to vote, that is racist and must be struck down. This is all about partisan power.
As you see the irony in your own propaganda in the Constitution on your brainwash tour, having the explanations here because you don't believe the reader is smart enough to understand the language is kind of propaganda.
Well, no, see, do you know who that audience is for?
For people who can't read it.
Yeah, that's a Constitution for third graders.
Yeah, why are you handing it out to college students?
Let's test your knowledge. Don't open it up.
Right.
What is the 10th Amendment? Okay, let's get easier. What's the 4th Amendment?
Isn't that the No Quartering Act?
No, that's the 3rd Amendment. How many articles are there in the U.S. Constitution?
There's 8 articles.
7. What is Article 3 of the U.S. Constitution?
I just want to ask
No,
you a
but
question.
I'm just saying, you came here guns a-blazing. Yeah. You do not know more than a 3rd grader about the U.S. Constitution.
If you don't see the article.
Yeah, I actually know it. You should.
Thing that liberals can do that conservatives can't. They're really good at getting that septum pierced. That's what they can do. No way, you couldn't pay me to do that. 1, it probably hurts, and 2, it's ugly. Not with it. One more thing, they can make a dang good coffee. If my barista doesn't have purple hair, I don't want it.
And I hope you respond in a way that's not so just conservative talking point and more of a conversation way.
Sure.
Okay. You were talking about how historically Native Americans have been kind of like screwed over by the US government. Don't you think that history will make it more difficult to succeed in America?
We've made tremendous accommodations, such as sovereignty of Native American land, an entire department of the federal government dedicated just solely to that.
I recognize those efforts, but obviously they haven't worked.
So why haven't they worked?
Like, we need to treat it more as an equity thing and change it societally.
So you do know that there's universal health care at Native American reservations, right?
Yeah, but it's not very good.
Because it's socialistic.
No.
Look, I think the best way to help Native American communities is to help all people through empowerment and education. Instead, we tried a heavy-handed government approach. And if you want to go see a socialist dystopia, go to a Native American reservation.
I have a friend who has a trans kid. He's explained that, my child from a very young age consistently said, I am a girl, never changed their mind. And so the humane thing and the thing that he felt was going to do as a parent was to embrace that choice. I shouldn't even phrase it as a choice, embrace that identity.
But it is a choice, right? You're choosing to add hormones to a child's body.
It's a choice it's a choice on the part of the parent.
Okay, but if that's who they are, if they think that they're a girl, why do you have to give them hormones to make them more of a girl?
Because I'm sorry, can you expand on the question?
It's a simple question. If the child thinks it's a girl, let it be a girl. Why are you adding hormones? You're choosing to inject things into this child's body on a regular basis that are going to radically affect the physical development of their body.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this isn't a choice. Well, it's definitely a choice to do that.
Do you think currently that transgender men have to sign up for selective service?
Are they assigned male or female at birth?
They're assigned female at birth.
Yeah.
They don't.
Okay.
So what you have just demonstrated is that even if we're talking about the trans agenda, that trans men, they're still not equal with trans women.
Because they're men.
If that's true, then how come they don't have to sign up for selective service?
They should have to because they're men. Yes.
So then shouldn't trans women be exempt under this?
Yes.
Even though they're biologically males?
No, trans women are women.
Biologically male.
Trans women are women.
Yeah, but biologically they're males.
Trans women are women.
You're
they're
not saying
women.
anything.
They're
Something very
biologically
specific.
whatever, they're women.
So what you're saying here is trans men who are born female should have to sign up for the draft, but that the ones who are assigned man at birth, they should be exempt from the draft.
Yes.
Then biological men, if they say they're women, they don't have to get drafted.
Sure, throw that equal rights amendment up there and we're all equal and draft. I have obviously bitten off more than I can chew.
No, you're good.
No.
Oh, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. You're a legend. You're a legend. You came in guns blazing. You're doing great.
I tried. No, I really do appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Wait, we got to get through at least all your notes.
No.
Hold on.
Can this be a respectful quit?
Wait. You can't just leave.
I'm not crying. I'm tired. That's
You're
why.
Tired?
Yeah, I've been up since 3 in the morning.
Listen, but at least hear the offer.
No matter what we do, we're raised in the United States, which fundamentally from its founding, racism's been part of our country.
So you are a racist?
No, I'm an anti-racist. I'm an active anti-racist.
But you say you have something in you against black people.
Yeah, we all do.
What do you have against black people?
Nothing that I could ever put my finger on.
How do you know you have it then if you can't put your finger on it?
Because I think it exists in all of us. It's what growing up in America is. Do I think black people can be racist? No.
You don't think black people can be
not
racist?
Can they be prejudiced and biased? Yes. Racism is about power, and you need to have power in order to be racist.
One last thing then about that. Is Obama and Oprah and Bill Cosby, are those people racist? They have power.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of.
But they have power. You say you have to have power. Are they racist?
No, because honestly, even if the president is black, that doesn't mean that we don't have racism in our country.
But in order to be a racist, you got to have power. And Obama doesn't have real power.
No. I'm sorry.
1 billion people on Earth, and Elon Musk has $200 billion. Can't he just give each person $1 billion? And here's the twist. He will still have $190 billion left over. Isn't that concerning?
Yo, bro, you ever seen an NYPD turban, son? Yo, that's the first time my man got a turban NYPD.
If you knew your culture, you know that's not a fucking turban.
What is it? What is it?
You gonna ask me what
Yeah, I'm asking you, what is it?
Look it up.
What is that, bro? It's a turban, right? What a fucking idiot! It's always these guys!
So let's say you own a pencil factory, I'm a worker in that pencil factory. You can have all the machinery, you can buy all the raw materials you want, but without me, and presumably many others like me, to assemble the pencils, all you would have is a pile of wood, yellow paint, graphite, rubber, and aluminum.
Okay.
That would be worth, and that is worth less than the pencil when you try and sell it. And yet, all of that value added by labor, apart from the wages that you give me, which if we're being honest, there is a major power imbalance in our ability to negotiate that.
If all that putting the pencil together requires is basic use of your prefrontal cortex, then yes, your labor is alienable at lower rates than if you are a doctor. That's not the fault of the person who owns the machinery.
But if you didn't have workers like me and your pencil factory and you were just one man.
But I do. I have millions of people who are willing to do that voluntarily for me.
Thank you kindly for watching the video. Ooh. Now can you hit the subscribe button and make my boss happy? Oh, I forgot to tell you my name is Jeannie, and I belong to my boss ever since he found me on the beach that evening after the storm. I hope to see each and every one of you in the next video. Hee 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 hee. Actually, I think you should kiss my big beautiful boot hee hee ha ha hee 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 snark snark fog.